Hello, everybody. Welcome into our Thursday night embroidery check-in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Latasha Jackson. I am the owner and operator of So Fervent Embroidery Studios. If this is your first time, please type in hashtag replay as you're coming in. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back in. Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're coming in from. I hope y'all had a good week so far. It's almost Friday. So, hello, Angela and Stitches. Hello, Miss Andrea. Thank you for coming in. Hello. Hello, Miss Nancy. Thank you for coming in. Hello, hello. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Gonna give them a few minutes to come in. Let me go ahead and get my design pulled up because I wanted to talk about that tonight. So let's see here. I hope y'all are having a great night, great evening. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Billy. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to pull a design up and because I wanted to show you all what I was doing before I start tonight. Let's see here. Thank y'all for your patience. Let's see here. And I'm just trying to get my editing software pulled up. Just giving everybody a minute or two to get in before we get started. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. I have a fan right here by me. It was a little warm when I first got out here. So let me know if y'all hear that noise. If that's a distraction, I'll turn it off. And sorry about that. I know y'all probably hear the dog out there barking. All right, so I have that pulled up. Let's go back over here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Billy said hello from Palmdale, California. Thank you for coming in. Hope Pierre said hello. Hello to you. Welcome in. Angela and Stitches is saying this. This is my no cook night. Awesome. That's awesome. And Miss Marissa saying happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. And Andrea saying you don't hear the fan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. How long it's been? It's been about 4 minutes, and I know I was running late again tonight. So thank you all for coming in. And I'm showing up here. And y'all just let me know if y'all ready to get started. I'll go ahead and pull a design up. Tonight I'm going to be using a bind machine tonight, the multi-needle. So I'm going to be using that tonight. And I'm doing another in the hoop project because I forgot to. I want to say all the projects that we've done. We did the in the hoop unicorn pouch. We did that. We did an in the hoop zipper bag. We did the coasters that was in the hoop. And last week we did the treat bags, the Easter treat bags. And I know I said I was going to do a month of in the hoop projects, But as I was planning for this week, I realized that I didn't show you all how to personalize it. So tonight I wanted to do a very simple project and show you all how to add personalization into it, because we're in the personalization business, right? So I need to show y'all that. So I wanted to go do that tonight. It's a simple project. And Baby Giant Services is saying, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Thank you for coming in. Let me know if y'all ready to get started, because y'all know I'm already hyped. I'm all ready to get it going. Give me some yeses in the comments if y'all ready, because y'all know I'm ready. Hey, Crystal, thank you for coming in. That's my friend there, y'all. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Y'all ready to start? I don't see any yeses in the comments. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got one with Miss Andrea. We're going to go ahead and get started. So tonight I'm going to open up my editing software. And again, I use So What Pro. And I know y'all probably use something different, but I'm going to try to use terms to help you be able to relate it to your software, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started. And Miss Nancy saying, ready when you are. That's my kind of girl. We're going to go ahead and get going. So let's roll. There we go. There we go. So again, so we've been doing in the hoop projects, right? So this week we're doing another in the hoop project, but I'm going to show you how to personalize it, because when you doing an in the hoop project, it's all about making sure you put it in the right order to stitch to make sure that it works out, right? So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here. Let's see, Windows, here we go. All right, y'all, let me know if y'all can see that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Give me a number 2 in the chat if you can see my editing software. I use So What Pro. Number 2, there we go. Thank you, Baby Giant Services. Let's roll, y'all. Okay, so this is just a in the hoop fold over pouch. I'm trying to see if I had it. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see the pouch there, right? So it's in the hoop pouch. I found this design over on Etsy, and I also found it over on Creative Fabrica. So this is what it looks like, and let me show you all the sizes. Okay, so here are the sizes here. You have one for a 4x4 hoop, a 5x7 hoop, a 6x10, and then the 8x8 hoop or larger. So what I'll be using tonight, I'm using the extra large one. I'm using the 8x8 one. And I'm using my 11 by 13 hoop. And let's go back here. And I'm going to take out to the editing software now that y'all know what it looks like, right? So let's go back to the editing software. And let me make sure that y'all can see that. Okay, so it's not pulling up for me. One moment, y'all. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing because I'm stuck here. So let's see. I'm going to back up. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to use this as well. see if that pulled it. That did not pull it. So I'm going to stop sharing. Go back over here. And then I'm going to pull my editing software back in. Let's see if I can share that again. Let's see here. All right, I think we got it now. There we go. All right, so tonight I wanted to just show y'all the steps that I go through in order to edit it. And again, this is, hope y'all can see that. Yes, y'all can see it. Okay, so y'all let me know if you can see my editing software one more time. Give me a number 4 in the chat, please. This last week I was trying to show y'all and I was anxious. I ended up stopped sharing on y'all by mistake. Give me a number 4 if y'all can still see my editing software. There we go. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so over here to the right, the design measures 7.5 roughly by almost 8. So this is the placement stitch. I know that's loud, sorry. That's the placement stitch. Then there's the tack down. And then this is just showing the little nick marks over here, one to the left right here and one over to the right. That just shows me where to lay my last piece of fabric. And then this is the stitch that's going to close it up, right? So using Sew What Pro is the long way around because we have to pull everything in letter by letter. So I'm just going to walk y'all through this. And I'm going to go to merge so it doesn't start a new file. So let's see here. And I'm going to use Juniper font is what I'm going to use. And it's from Stitchtopia. And I'm going to use the 1-inch font. So with Sew What Pro, you have to go over there and put at least one letter in. So I'm going to use 1 inch. And I'm just going to personalize this for myself because I'll tell y'all what I'm going to use it for later, but I'm just going to personalize it for myself. So I have my first letter in. Here I'm going to go ahead and change my view to album icons. And then this just shows me the different files that I pulled in. I know this is way different from other softwares, but this is what we have to go through when we're using Sew What Pro. So usually I go here and I delete any album files, folders that I'm not using. So I'm going to keep Juniper, the font, but I'm going to go ahead and delete the pouch applique embroidery file. So, but it is not taking it off of my computer. It's just pulling it out of the there's my software for right now so I can get to my letters, right? Okay, so now when I do that, it pulls my letters up. And this is the most tedious part, y'all. We have to pull it in letter by letter. So I'm looking for, this is the Juniper. It's kind of broken up there, but it's just the Juniper font by Stitchtopia. I'm going to use a 1-inch font. And yes, it's so slow. Okay. Okay, so now I'm coming up on the 1-inch font. And I'm just going to spell my name out. And I just went to 1.5. Let's go back up here. And oh my. This is the long way around, I know, but Sew What Pro was the most affordable when I first started doing embroidery. So this is what I started with. So for me, I always like when I think I found the letter and the right size, I always just click on it just to be sure that it's the same size, and that's not. So I did not choose the right one. So that's 1.5 capital letters. Now, this is one of the big drawbacks with Sew What Pro. Thank y'all for y'all patience too. Okay, so this is 1 inch here. Okay, so this is 1 inch. So again, I'm going to go ahead and pull in that letter. One moment, did it pull it in? Yeah, there it is. I probably put it in more than what I needed to there. Yes, look at that. I overdid it, didn't I? So we're just going to delete those. Oh my goodness. All them extra letters. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I know I'm in the right size right here. I'm going to go and find the lowercase letters. I know I'm taking y'all the long way here, so I'm going to use the A here. I'm going to just kind of move that over. And okay, so I'm just put one more letter in here because it's just for demonstration purposes. I've already pulled my design to my machine, so this is just for demonstration purposes, right? So you check back on y'all, make sure y'all still with me over here. All right, y'all good? Y'all good? Let me see if I have any questions before I go any further. Okay. I have Sew Pro, Miss Anderson. I have Sew Pro and have learned a great deal from your videos. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me too, Miss Andrea. Thank you. Thank you. And Pretty Eyes Competence and hello, chat. And Miss Diana is saying hello from Arkansas. Hello, welcome in. I think this is your first time in here tonight too, Miss Diane. Thank you for coming in. So let me get back over to the software here. So let's go back. So I'm gonna change my my layout as well. Over here, I'm gonna go back to view and I'm gonna uncheck album icon. So this bring my thread colors back over here to the right. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry too much about moving the letters yet. Well, let me backtrack here. So I just went and selected everything and I'm gonna take it up to about where I want it to be. And I'm just line it up in the middle there. And also with the with this pouch, it's the name, I need to make sure I flip it. So when I stitch it out, it sews out the right way. So I'm just go up here to the left at the top and I'm going to rotate it. So when it stitches out, it's going to read the right way, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I want to just combine these colors. And this, again, this is for demonstration purposes. Before you combine the colors, you want to make sure your letters are lined up about where they need to go. Just one other thing I want to include about this design. You remember the little tick marks right here on the left and then on the right? That's where your envelope, your other piece of your fabric is going to go. So make sure your personalization, when you're putting it on here, you make sure it's not at the top of the fold, just to make sure that it reads right. And then toward the bottom of the V up here at the top, it's going to be the bottom when it folds over. But at the top of the design that you see in front of you, that's where your snap is going to go. So when you put your personalization, you want to be mindful of making sure that you don't put it, you put it below the fold for the pouch, and then you want to put it above where you would put the snap. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if I need to say that again or try to repeat that. So now, since I have it lined up and it might not be perfect, again, it's just for demonstration purposes. I want to go over here. I want to edit. I want to join my threads. And again, this is specifically for Sew What Pro. I want to combine my threads. and I want to join all adjacent threads of the same color, right? So looking over here, I have different color blues, so they will stay separate. But the ones that are in black, that's my name. I want that to be one thread color, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get okay, and it combines that thread color. Okay, so again, the main purpose of this tutorial tonight was to show you, I know we've been focusing on in the hoop projects. This tutorial is really to show you how to add personalization and make sure it's in the right order, right? Okay, so remember the first one is the placement stitch. That's gonna just tell me where I want to lay my first piece of fabric. Then that's the tack down. That's gonna tack down the fabric. And then here is the tick marks, right? And this is where it was going to close it up for your last piece of fabric, and this is personalization. So got the placement, tack down. After the tack down is where I want to make sure I add my personalization, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select it and move it up. Okay, so now, wait, I put it in the wrong one here. Let's move it down one. Okay, so you have the placement, you have the tack down. So after it tacks it down in place, then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my design, right? After design stitches, that's going to be the tick marks. That's going to show me where to lay my last piece of fabric. And after I put that fabric on, this is going to go around and tack down that last piece of fabric. Okay, so let me know if y'all got that. Okay, and okay, so let me know if you all got that. Thank y'all for your patience too, because I wanted to share this with you because we did the end hoop. Sorry, I was unplugging my fan. The end of hoop projects, and now I'm showing you these steps so you can learn how to personalize them. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the machine. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing, and I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the machine here, and I already have everything set up over here. And trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And I usually try to show y'all what supplies. I don't have all of them sitting right here by my table on side of me. So, but y'all see what I'll be using as I'm doing the project. Okay, so let's see here. All right, y'all. So to the machine. Okay, so let me know if y'all can see. Okay. So I already have my design pulled up, and I'm using this glitter embroidery vinyl is what I'm using tonight. And I actually had a roll of it too. So I'm gonna use this piece because I know it's cut straight. I'm gonna use this for my my pocket is what I plan to do since it's already have a straight edge on it, right? So I'm gonna set this to the side, and I'm using my my 11 by 13 hoop. And y'all, yes, I'm using my rigged up stabilizer here. Y'all remember last week I sewed the two pieces together. And this is not the best hooped, because it should be drum tight, right? That lets you know that you got a good hooping on it. But this is a little shaky. But this is just for demonstration purposes. It'll be okay. Now, if you happen to use this hack, just remember to be careful just to kind of pull it snug. Not really snug, but just be sure that you have it drum tight, right? But we're going to go ahead and roll with this. This is a piece I sewed up last week. So I already have my design pulled up on my machine. And I'm just going to take my machine around. Again, y'all, I'm using my table. Y'all see this? I'm using my table. I installed my my table on my machine about 2 weeks ago. It's heavy, 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 but I love it because it creates a workstation here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my machine around. I like to do that before I go on with my hoop. Okay. Oh, that did not sound good. Oh, wait a minute. What caused that? All right, y'all. It's a troubleshooting night. So let's see here. I'm not sure what that was about. Let me look around here, just checking around. I've used this a few times and I have not had any problems. So I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, I'm going to try that one more time. And if it keeps doing it, I'm just going to take the table off. Okay, one more time meant two more times. I'm going to do it again. And it's probably something that I did because I will say earlier when I was trying to work on my arms, I probably shifted it. So that's probably what it is. So I'm gonna go on the machine, y'all. Let's fingers crossed, prayers up, everything to make sure that nothing don't happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on the machine, and I'm just trying to be sure that it's centered, right? Let's see how this do with it on there. My heart is beating so hard right now, y'all. Woo. So hard I wasn't even paying attention to the placement. So I'm gonna do that again. Let's try that again. And that's it. Ooh, that's exactly what it is. When I was working with the pantograph earlier, the pantograph is what holds your arms. It's the pantograph. When I was trying to move my arms out, I think I probably adjusted it a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and move this. You know what? I'm gonna just take it off the machine and I'm gonna recenter. I'm gonna pull my design out. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and turn my embroidery mode off, and I'm gonna go and select my hoop, and hopefully that'll recenter it for me. And I put in size B for the green hoops because I only put one of my hoops in. And I'm sorry, no, y'all can't see me. Let me just okay, I hope y'all okay with me just talking and you don't see me. But I have not I only entered one of my hoops in, but I found that it's easier for me to just choose a size of green hoop that matches my design. And that's what I normally do. So I'm gonna select A, because that's the largest hoop. And what that's going to do is going to recenter my machine. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so no, y'all really can't see, but now it's more recentered now. You can't really see it, but now I'm gonna go ahead and take my take it back to the machine. I'm gonna exit out of here. Turn my embroidery mode on again. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go around. And now that looks better. And I'm pretty sure I was the problem that caused that error when I was messing with the arm rails earlier. So it was user error. So that looks more centered now. That looks more centered. But still, I'm gonna go around again just to be sure. So that was user error. So now I'm gonna hold my needle down and I'm gonna go ahead and trace again. And we do have a laser on this machine, but y'all, I have trust issues, so I don't use the laser. I don't. So I'm going to trace again because y'all remember my one needle is bent. So I use 1 and 2 to trace, right? Okay, so one more time. Y'all, I told you I have trust issues. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to just check my colors too. Okay, everything's good. Just to be sure that it didn't throw my colors out when I changed the frame. So I don't know why I'm nervous now, y'all. Shucks, I heard that machine make that noise. So I'm going to change my bobbin. Check my bobbin real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get stitching. And one good thing is, even though, and my bobbin is full, so we're going to go ahead and go. So one good thing is this table is big and it's heavy, but you see, I was able to easily change my bobbin. I didn't have to move the table off. So that's a good thing, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Uh-oh, sorry, shaking y'all up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I will say I have not did this design. This is the first time. I'm going to slow it down some. I'm not in a hurry, huh? So okay, so I'm going to change this so y'all can see again. Okay, so with this, I would normally do a white placement stitch, but for the purpose of demonstration purposes, I did it in purple so y'all can see it on camera. That's just my placement stitch. Okay, so, and again, this is what I'm using. Let's see here how I'm gonna go on here. Try not to waste none, but I'm probably gonna end up wasting some of this here. I'll get my scissors. Y'all want to design, when it starts to do the personalization, I'll come to the computer and answer any questions if y'all have any questions. Me and my left hand here. So I'm just making sure that I cut a piece big enough to cover it. And this is the main reason why I was going to save the other piece that's pre-cut, because I know I wasn't going to be able to cut it straight like on camera, you know. So I'm just making sure that it's big enough. It just fell down. So it's making sure that it's big enough to cover all those stitches. Yeah, I'm probably wasting vinyl, guys. Don't fuss at me. Don't fuss at me. Okay. So here I just want to be sure that I have all my stitches covered, right? Down here, and left to right is good as well. Okay. So they say you can use adhesive, but I don't really want to put adhesive on there because I feel like when you get ready to use a pouch, the inside of it's going to be sticky or tacky. So I'm just going to use some masking tape. It's not real sticky, but it's tacky enough. Hopefully it'll hold it down. Okay. And you want to be sure that it's not in your stitch field, right? Go ahead and put a piece on each side. Now let me know if this view is okay. I told you I was working on these views over here, trying to get different angles, because for me, that's how I learn. I love different angles, right? So you can see what's going on. So now I'm just going to go back onto the machine. And I usually just kind of raise that up a little bit and start getting my hoop up underneath there. And I do it on this side as well. That just helps be able to get it up under there good. And then you want to make sure it catch up under both of these notches under here too. There's a little notch under there. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take it back on the machine. Whew. Okay, so this is just a tack down. Yeah, I'll be sure to answer any questions if you have any. Just please type those in the comments there. And while that's stitching, I'm gonna go back because I did see a few other people come in and I didn't get to speak to them. So I'm gonna go back up here. And actually I can go ahead and look at them now because right after that, the design or the personalization is gonna stitch. I forgot about that. Okay, so all right, y'all, I'm back. So let's see here. Okay, so let me go back up here because I want to be sure I didn't overlook anybody. I did see a few other people come in. And Sylvia Dinkins is saying, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss Betty, thank you for coming in. Okay, I think that was probably it. Miss Diana said first time. Thank you and welcome. You welcome in as well. And okay, Miss Nancy is saying she missed last week. Did you show installing? No, I didn't install it on camera. It was already installed when we started last week with the live. So no, I had already I installed it earlier that week. Let me glance over here, look at the personalization. Okay. Okay, so we can go back. So now also this font, because I'm using embroidery vinyl, I want to make sure that it was a font that's thick enough that it doesn't soak into the vinyl. This font that I'm using is something I usually use for like thicker, fluffier stuff. So we're gonna see how it's gonna react with this embroidery vinyl. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I know the machine is going to. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Crafty Puerto Rican. Thank you for coming in. Hello, she's speaking to chat also. Thank you for coming in, Juana. Petals with a couture boutique. Good evening, love. What are you making? Hi, thank you for coming in. I'm just doing an end of hoop project. It's a fold over pouch that I'm working on. And this might be the last week for end of hoop projects, y'all. When I will say when I was doing the research trying to figure out what I was going to do, because again, I like to keep things simple over here because we focus more on technique, right? But y'all, I've seen some other stuff on there as far as the end of hoop stuff. I think I'm almost ready to go back to some more end of hoop items, y'all. See some really cool things over there. Doing the research of this month that we've been doing in the hoop projects. Miss Andrea saying she loved the camera view. Thank you, Miss Andrea. Thank you, thank you. I've been working hard over trying to figure out how to get it done. And listen, the way I got it hooked up, y'all would probably laugh if I show you the way it's really hooked up. But let me tell you, I had to improvise last week with that this tearaway stabilizer. I had to sew that together at the improvise. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? If you've seen this hookup for this camera, man. But sometimes you just got to improvise. I've been trying to work on different ways to try to give different views because that's how I learn. I like to be able to see different angles and different views, right? So to me, that's what I learn better, you know? And that's going pretty good. Y'all really can't see it. I'm not gonna mess with the camera. I want y'all to see the personalization, but I don't want to mess with it. It might fall down or something, so we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, and Heather's Couture Boutique is now. You can't wait to see the final stitch. You gotta hang in there. Thank you for hanging in, hanging out over here with us. And saying good evening, Natasha and chat. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Cracky Puerto Rican saying she loved in the hoop design. I do too, because you don't have to worry about placement and things like that. You just, make sure you pull a design in and go, but you have to make sure that you read the directions too, y'all, because any one mistake, any one thing that you miss, it will mess up the project. So, and that's something that I learned, because some of the things I pre-stitch, I'm like, okay, I will do this, that, a different way next time. It helps you learn what to do the next time. So, but yes, I love in the hoop projects. Okay. She was saying in the hoop stuffies. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, listen. I've been trying to keep it simple over here. And another thing, a challenge that I did for myself as I was looking for designs, I was trying to be sure that I didn't go out and buy things to do the design. I said my challenge to myself was to find in the hoop projects that are simple and will be something that you're not intimidated to put on your machine and start. But also, I tried to remind myself, don't go out and buy supplies. But listen, I've seen some of the end of hoop stoppings, but with the stuffies you need, I think it's called polyfill. You got to make sure you have stuffing to go in them. Y'all, that's what I'm thinking about doing the next time I do one. It's going to be the end of hoop stuffies. So I'm glad to see that she mentioned that. And is it Shamira? Please tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. I do apologize if I am. But she was mentioning about the end of hoop stuffing. That's going to be next, y'all. They so cute and so easy to do. Okay, so now I just had a thread break. Wait a minute. Yeah, it hadn't realized it is broke yet. Look at that. The machine just going on doing its own thing. Y'all seen that? The thread broke over here when it's doing a tick mark over here. But it's all good. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just go ahead and rethread it. And you see it's not beeping or anything. It didn't even realize that the thread was broken. But it's all good. We're going to roll with it. Good. It didn't holler at me tonight. So, and since we're here and we live, guess what? I'm not going to worry about it because I only use that purple to show you where the nicks are for the pocket. So it did it, but it didn't sew it. So I'm pulling it over here to move to the camera, to the computer. Y'all can see what's going on already, huh? Okay, so let's see here. I'm working in a tight spot here, y'all. So sorry the chair keep moving. So what I'm trying to do, because I can't see it, I'm trying to feel where it put those marks for the other piece of fabric. So I don't feel anything. So the next best thing is to just flip the hoop over and see where there's some holes at, right? Okay, so I see where they are. And I know you guys can't see it because there's no thread in it. Machine kept stitching, y'all. And maybe because it was very few, because to me, I only see 3 holes here. So maybe the machine just didn't detect that the thread was broken and it kept going, because usually it will stop and it usually be hollering at me right now. Y'all know that, but we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to use that thread color again anyway. We're going to finish it in white. So I see where it's telling me where to put my fabric. So we're just going to roll with it, right? So with this here, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this tape here because we don't need that anymore. We'll just go ahead and remove it. And be careful, y'all. See what I just did? This is tearaway. So of course, when I did that, it ripped some of my stabilizer. Well, this I'm just gonna move it to the side and just tape it back down. It's all good. It's not gonna stitch over anyway because it's out of the stitch area. And just move that to the side. It actually could have stayed on there, but it's all good. Just moved it out the way. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go on with my other piece of fabric here. And I'm going to use the same thing on the back. Now I will say I ordered this from 2 different people, but to me it looks pretty exact. So if it's not the exact color when I get in the light, it's all good. It's for me. So with this here, I want to flip it over. And we're going to take this onto the back. And since this is a fold over pouch, it's going to be like an envelope, y'all, or envelope, however you say it. But that's why I use this piece, because I know it's a clean cut and it's a straight edge, right? So I'm just going to put this right on the tick marks there. And then I'm going over a little bit this way, over more, because I didn't want to put it dead center. And then I'm wasting more vinyl on each side, right? So I'm going to find my tick marks and go underneath it. And I'm going over this way. So when I cut the vinyl, I have a larger piece on this side, right? So that's the reason why it's like off-centered. So I'll try to line it up with those little tick marks. And sorry y'all don't see those. I intended for the machine to stitch it in purple, but it didn't do what I asked it to do. It just broke the thread on me. But it's all good. We keep moving. Okay, so I'm just going to use a piece of masking tape. And y'all want to be careful when you're putting this on, because you know with this flipped over, you still got that empty space underneath the hoop, right? So you don't want to press it too hard. And remember that this is tearaway. You poke a hole straight through it. Y'all seen me do that last week. I end up poking a hole in it. Okay, so have that tape there. We'll put another piece of tape. And also another hack, because this is my first time really doing a end of hoop project on this machine where I'm putting something on the bottom of it. And from the research that I've done, I remember people saying that sometimes this will stick on the machine and it will drag it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another piece of tearaway underneath it. Step away to grab that. That way, hopefully this tearaway, it'll just kind of help it glide along, right? So that's just trying that out to see if that works. Okay, so I'm going to just stick that. I'm going to go ahead and see what works best. So I have that and make sure that it's straight. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And I think I just felt it undo. It did. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to just go ahead and make sure the placement is right again. I feel like this is going to be a little off. Sorry if I had my head in. I don't know if I had my head in the camera or not. So hopefully that's about right. So maybe I need to use some more tacky tape. Like I like to keep packing tape here. Let me grab that. Because it's stickier, a little more tacky rather. So I'm going to put that on here and hopefully that'll keep it down better. So I'm just using packing tape, guys. Just packing tape. I'll just put a piece there. And I know y'all can't really see that, but I'm just trying to put this on here. Hopefully it'll hold it down better. Also while I'm trying to make sure that you don't press down on it too hard. And just pressing through it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to try this again. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And then I'm just going to kind of glance up underneath it just to be sure that it's still intact. And it is. I'm going to also go ahead and slide this tearaway underneath it, because any of you that have used the embroidery, the glitter vinyl, you know, it's kind of tacky, but not sticky, but it's like it will probably just kind of pull it. So I'm just going to push that up under there. That's going to be the tearaway. Hopefully that it doesn't drag on the machine. Okay, so I'm going to go back on the machine. Okay, so fingers crossed. We're going to see if it take it and it's still straight. So let's go. And this is the last stitch. It's going to close up. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was going to stitch somewhere off of there. Okay. So I'm doing this in white thread as well. And while that's stitched, let me go ahead and get my other supplies for the second part of finishing this up. We're done. Okay, y'all. Okay. Let's focus. Okay. So here is what it looks like. So this is the personalization here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that, y'all. I feel so special because I see my name on there. Okay, so that is the last thing, and then there is another hack where you can, no, y'all can't see well. See how it did all that bird's nesting and stuff up under there? I don't know if y'all can see that right there. There is another way that you can hold the thread when it first starts to stitch to prevent that. But I'm a little nervous doing it on the multi-needle because it goes too fast for me. So this is the tearaway I just kind of stuck up underneath there, right? And y'all remember when I did those coasters and I used the tearaway on there, and I was saying I didn't really like the way that it left all those things, like it's doing like it's that fuzzy stuff, like right there. And I left it on the coasters, and I was saying, man, I don't know if I like that, but I think it's probably my stabilizer. So if y'all have a tearaway stabilizer, try it for yourself, right? Just try it for yourself. So the ones that were here when I did those coasters, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the hoop. Oh, y'all be careful with this because y'all listen. Take it from me. It hurts when these yoga snap and leave you bleeding. Okay, so with this here, I'm going to go ahead and pull the tape and stuff off of it. Let's see if I can get y'all a little closer. Hope that's not too close, y'all. You know if that's okay. Trying to find my trash can, y'all. Okay, so I'm just tearing the tearaway out of there. And yeah, I don't like that there, but we'll have to figure out a way to get around that. There is a hack, but I'll have to read on it. Is this all up like pulling your bobbin thread up and stitching like one time or something? It'll make most. Okay. Also, y'all can see a little, maybe a little closer. You remember when I sewed the two pieces of stabilizer together? Y'all see I did a real loose long stitch, right? So even though this is kind of caught up underneath my design here, because it's a very loose stitch, when I cut it, it pretty much releases it. Just cut that thread right there. If y'all can see that long thread. Okay. And it looks like it's freezing up. Y'all, I do apologize if it is. It's my internet, my modem or whatever out here soon. Give me a stronger signal. Okay, so and let me go over and read the comments real quick, y'all, just in case if y'all got any questions. Just a moment. And then I'll come back over to that. So I don't want to get too far ahead. Oh, I hurt my foot, y'all. Sorry. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up here. Good evening. Okay, I answered that already. And since she loved the camera views, thank you, thank you. And practical things, I need to learn how to work the extra camera. Right, I'm still learning Crack Puerto Rican. We could probably get together and try to figure it out. Okay, and Eva is saying, hello, everybody. They both look the same. Remember to, there you go. Thank you, Juana with Crafty Puerto Rican saying, remember to give it a thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. And subscribe if y'all hadn't already done so. Okay, so let me get back to over here to get this done. If I can find my mouse. Here we go. Okay. Let's focus, y'all. Okay, so I want to be sure that I tear all the stabilizer out of there. I think it's all gone out of there. I think it's hard to tell. Is that different? No, it is something still there. It almost looked like the backing on the vinyl, but there is more tear away. So I'm just trying to tear everything out of there. And I'm tearing the inside there. See the tear away there? I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. Okay. All right. So this is what it's looking like on the inside. And then I'll go back later and clean it up some more. That's what it's looking like. Okay. So now I want to just, I'm going to use my my rotary cutter. And I'll use my cutting mat as well. Okay, y'all, is it delayed, y'all? Okay. So use my rotary cutter. Y'all, are y'all still able to see everything? Does that view still look okay? So I'm gonna just use my my rotary cutter and this will try to cut around. And again, it's upside down, y'all. But I'm just using the edge here. Trying to line it up in there. I'm straight just gonna be. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm just gonna use my scissors. These are some really good scissors. I really like these. Let's see which hand I'm gonna hold them with. Y'all know I'm left-handed. I'm switching back, y'all. Okay, let's see here. I'm probably gonna end up wasting some vinyl here. Try this here this way. Let's see if it's straight. Okay. I'm gonna end up really get this right, guys. I need to change my blades. And you can easily use scissors to do this too, guys. Yeah, I probably can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to cut around the project. Thank y'all for y'all patience, guys. And if this was sharp, I wouldn't have to be sewing, y'all. Oh my goodness! Look, y'all. All right, so hope it's starting to look like a pouch now. Yeah, cute. Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. It got my name on it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put the snaps on there. Okay, so making sure that it's the little envelope, the little pocket part, and I'm folding it down, but don't want to end up folding down too much, you know. So just fold it just to the top. It looks okay straight too. I ain't do too bad. Oh my goodness, look how cute. That's could have been cut a little more. Isn't that cute, y'all? So here, I'm gonna go ahead. See about roughly where it's going to fit it. And I want to use white snaps. Let's see. So I'm going to go about here. I'm kind of push it in a little bit just for the indent there. And I'm using I think you call this an owl. Trying to make sure I got it in the middle. And I'm going to just push that through. And just use this to kind of make the way for this to be able to stick in. So with this, I want to be sure when I'm putting the flaps on, you need 2 of these. Excuse me. And they have the little pointy sides on there, right? You need 2 of those. And then you need a male part, a male side, and a female side. Get those and show you what those look like. Yeah. Oh, I think they're all the same. Just the other thing. There they are. I bought extra ones, with the little kit that y'all just seen. I bought these extra ones on the side here. So, need the 2 caps. I'm just calling them a cap. I don't know if that's the right name. But then you need a male part because it's kind of protruding. See that on the side? And then you need a female part. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this piece in. And push it through there. Cut that little thread out there. And I probably should have cut some more of these little threads out the way. But you probably want to cut them a little bit. Be sure you don't cut above the tie-off knot, though, because your project will unravel. Okay. So you see I stuck it through there. You can see that. And then I'm going to use either the male or the female part and put on there. It doesn't matter which side, which one. Just make sure you have 1 male, 1 female. And then it goes through like that. And then I'm going to use this here to fasten it on there. Just sit that down inside. And I'm hoping y'all can see. I can't really see what I'm doing. I can't see myself on camera. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay. So you sit that down in this little part here. Okay. And then smush it, smash it, and it flattens it. And then I'm going to do the same thing over on the other side. So I'm kind of close it down over itself and see about where it hits at. And then I'm going to go to the bottom side and just make a little hole there. Be careful that it doesn't go through, though, like I just did. Okay, then let me see if I can feel where it went. Oh, here it is there. So let's just make a hole there. And that's just making way for it to be easier to stick in. So now remember the male, you got your cap, you got your female side. On this side here, for it to snap, you want to make sure that this side is over here. So the cap is going to go on the inside of your pouch for it to be able to snap properly. So I'm just trying to find a little hole here. Push that through. Thank y'all for y'all patience too. Thank y'all for hanging out. Okay, so press that through. pushed it through. And now I'm gonna just take my other part off in here and put it on top. And I'm gonna use my pliers, or I'm not sure what this is called, y'all. Tell me in the comments if y'all know what it is. So this is the part I was worried about right here. When I did the unicorn, if y'all remember, I put the snap on first. So now. So just kind of shove it up under there some kind of way and hope to get it under there right. Oh man. Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna succeed at this part. So I'm just trying to get the top set down inside the plier things here. Just sprinkling it all up, though. Shucks. So probably would be okay to maybe fold it in half and like put it on there before. Y'all done got this one, and goodness. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can try something else here. Hope it don't rip my stitches. I thought about this when I was planning this, because with the one with the unicorn case, it had a snap and I put it on there before I stitched it together. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you. Good thing this is for me. I'm just trying to get that set down in there. Okay, I think I got it, y'all. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. So hope it don't mess up the final look. Y'all do this stuff so y'all don't have to. I make mistakes over here. Okay, so it's all good. Okay. And we are done. So, I mean, even though this is kind of exposed here, not worried too much about it. Now, I did want to mention about when I put this bottom fabric on here, I put it up underneath the hoop. So this is pretty much bobbin thread on the top, right? So if you was using, say for instance, if this color was red or something, if you want this to be red as well, remember whatever color you want it to be, make sure that your bobbin is that color. I have a bobbin winder for this machine, but it's not my favorite. So I wouldn't worry too much. That's why I really chose white on purpose tonight. So I wouldn't have to worry about the bobbin color showing through that a color that I didn't want it to be. But if you're doing this on a single needle, you can, just wind it with your machine. Look how cute, y'all. Look at that. So that's something to remember when you're doing in the hoop project. You got to remember, think about that bobbin color. Look how cute, y'all. What do y'all think of this here? Look how cute. So I hope tonight was helpful for y'all, showing you the order of everything. So let me get back over to the camera here. Let's see here. All right, y'all, I'm back. There we go, y'all. What y'all think about this simple project, y'all? Look at that. And you know what? I'm looking at this and I felt like it's centered, but because the L is so big, I think I probably would have pushed it over a little bit. I don't know. It looks a little off to me. Maybe it's just me. I think what's throwing it off is that letter. Look how cute, y'all. So let me go back and read any comments. And I'll tell y'all what I plan to do with this. And it's something that Crystal is on here tonight because I thought about her when I was doing this. This is something I want to do for myself. So let's see here. And Crafty Puerto Rican sand looks good. Working fine. Okay, let's talk about the angles. Scrap make good bookmarks. That's good, Miss Nancy. You're right. That is good. And that's another good thing with the in the hoop projects. A lot of times it can be scrap busters, right? And Cracky Puerto Rican said, I like the rotary cutter. It gives a nice clean edge. Right, that's true, y'all. Look how cute, y'all. How cute is that? I'm going to get my thumbnail. Look how cute. Okay, so Baby Giant Services saying very, very pretty. Thank you, thank you. Shamara, did I say your name right? I still don't know if I seen the answer to that, but thank you, thank you. Purple and gold. Is it LSU? Okay, so Crafty Puerto Rican saying it looks amazing. Thank you. And it's something because I watch your videos, y'all. If y'all are not following Crafty Puerto Rican, what are you waiting for? But I said that to say, because Crafty Puerto Rican has a channel too. Now, reading your comment is that it looks amazing. I can really hear that in your voice because listening to your videos, I can totally hear that. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know my mind goes somewhere different. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can just hear you saying that. And Angela Stitches saying this looks good. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nancy is smiling, so that means look good too. Thank you. Miss Betty saying very cute. Love the color. I love purple. Y'all, can't y'all tell? I love purple. I love purple. Crystal saying cute. Thank you. Thank you. Crafty Puerto Rican saying very cute and easy to make. Thank you for saying that, Crafty Puerto Rican, because I told him I'm trying to focus on simple things. And I'll tell y'all, I struggled this week going back and forth because I'm like, okay, I want it to be something that you learn something, but I question myself and say, am I going too simple though? So thank you for that. Trying to help take the frustration and intimidation of using your machines over here. So let me turn this phone off here. 1 second, y'all. Let me turn my phone off. That was the other camera, y'all. So go ahead and just go ahead and end that because we're done with that one. Okay, so and we're back. All right, so Miss Marissa saying cute. I love it. You did a great job. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. And Angela Stitch is saying not off to me. Looks perfect. Thank you. Something about the personalization. Y'all, isn't that cute? Y'all, listen, y'all know how excited I get about embroidery, but something so very simple. You can make this for somebody, and it's just for them. It's personalized just for them and make it so very special, right? Love it, love it. Thank y'all. And Miss Nancy saying looks great. Thank you. Now the question is, what are you going to put in? I'm gonna tell you, Miss Angela and Stitches. I'm gonna tell you. And Shamira. Oh, Shamira. Thank you for saying that. Let me know because I'm not trying to say people's name wrong over here. So Shamira. Thank you. Thank you. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss it earlier because I know I actually put it in there. Thank you for going back and do that. Miss Joyce Adams was saying it would be great gift card holder. And, it's a little bigger than a gift card. I'm trying to look for a business card here. I don't have a regular size one. But this was the largest one that I did. They do have 3 smaller ones underneath. I want to say they have a 5x7 one, a 4x4 for sure, but I think it's maybe like 2x3 inches or something. But yes. And then a gift card holder in the hoop is something that will be nice and cute too, especially for if y'all have graduates coming up, right? That's something real cute and personalized, So Miss Veronica is saying she's late. She was finishing up orders. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. And it's nothing like being booked and busy. Awesome for you getting those orders out. Crafty Puerto Rican is giving them a purple heart. Thank you, thank you. And she's saying cute. I see you over there. Thank you, Miss Veronica. And purple is my favorite color. Okay, mine is too. I love purple, y'all. That's Kira's favorite color. Awesome, y'all. And that would be great for some African fabric. Also for Juneteenth. I got some Juneteenth fabric over there too. I think they call it Kente cloth. I think that's the name of it, Kente fabric. Yes. But when you're doing this, you also want to remember to make sure you use non-fraying fabric. So if you can find like some type of vinyl or something that's non-fraying, that would be perfect. But just remember, because remember we cut around it. So if it's like regular fabric, it will fray. So just a note about that part. And I'm Shamara saying, yes, thank you. So I said it right. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all listen. And Crystal, this probably going to take us way back because this is something that she used to do when we were, I'm not going to say teenagers. We were a little older than teenagers, but she's a very organized person. Okay. So she would keep a little envelope like this in her purse for receipts. So y'all listen, I use Fetch. This is off the subject, but I use Fetch. And whenever I'm out, I like to keep my receipts. I'm usually putting them in the side pocket of my purse or my pocket of my pants or something. And then I got receipts everywhere, right? So after I leave out the store, my goal is to go ahead and shove it down in my cute little pouch, y'all. So then when I get home, and if you don't know what Fetch is an app that after you shop, you scan your receipts. And then they give you points back. And then you can use those points to buy gift cards and things like that, right? So that's just, I like to use that app so I can put my receipts in this now. And then when I get home, I don't have to be looking in my pant pockets and my purse with the secret hole in it. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I need to change my purse. I'm going to just leave it at that. So, but that way I have all my receipts in one place. I can go ahead and scan them, empty it out, and just put it back in my purse. So that is what I was thinking about when I would use with this. Something so very simple, y'all. Okay, and Miss Chris is saying cork would also, yes, that would be cute too, Miss Chris. She's saying using the cork fabric because if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't fray. I've never used the cork fabric before, but I've seen it done on some cute projects, really cute projects. And Veronica is saying you can use waterproof canvas. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one, but as long as it doesn't fray, and if it's something that can be stitched with your machine. And I did this on my buy machine tonight for anyone who was just coming in. And Veronica is saying she used Fetch too. So you know what I'm talking about. Miss Veronica, you be having receipts everywhere. This would be perfect for that. You know, I'm just put my receipts in there and just stick it back out in my purse, right? So you have all those receipts right there. And so that's what I was thinking about with that. And I thought this would be a perfect project to do to show you how to order your design to make sure that it stitches in the right place. Because there's nothing worse than doing a project and then you put it in the wrong place and then it's your project is ruined, right? So that's why I backpedaled and came back in the hoop tonight to show the steps on how to order things. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, y'all. So Miss Marissa said, great idea. Thank you. And yeah, she says she coupon. Oh, Miss Veronica, you're right. You could take this and put coupons on the top of it, or put all these coupons in here, or your food coupons, and then you got your personal care coupons in another one, and then find your little box of file it down in. And when you go to the store, you got all your things ready, or you create your scenario. And if you're a couponer, y'all know what scenario is, meaning you plan out your trip and then you put all your coupons and everything in one thing. So yes, that would be good too, Miss Veronica. And she said I made a bag for, oh, awesome, awesome. And Miss Nancy saying, trying to remember, do you also do videos on P800? I do, Miss Nancy. This month was in the hoop projects, and I want to say I did 2 in the hoop projects using my PE800, and then I used this machine to my multi-needle as well. So yes, I do have a brother I actually have the PE 770, and I have 2 PE800s. So yes, and no, when I got my multi-needle, people was asking, well, what you gonna do with your single needle? Use it. You don't give it away. You know, that some things that sometimes you can't even do it on a multi-needle. And let me see, because this is one of the projects I was thinking about doing tonight. And it again, it's the little pouch, fold over pouch. And y'all, look, note to self, this is the only reason why I did this pin on there is because it's for me. So if you're doing this for yourself, don't use a pin on it because it leaves a hole in it. So I just want to share that because I know y'all probably saying, why she got that pin in there? That's why. So this was going to be the original project that I was going to work on, the little fold over project. And I'm like, I can make that. So that's the awesome thing about this machine, embroidery machines, y'all. You can make it, make so many different things, right? Yeah, so let me go back. Y'all, I'm getting off subject here. But also, like, I probably can stitch this on a P800 too, single needle. So I love the single needle. So you can go back on the channel too to have a few videos on there. Some of my lives I have used to do projects on P800. This is another inner hoop project that I did. I did this back in probably around August because it's a school bag tag. So this was done on the P800 as well. So yes, I do use my P800, my single needle for projects over here too. So, and I'm still trying to figure out things. So I don't know or remember who has what type of machine. So I'm trying to just focus on techniques over here. So Chris is saying she love the Fetch app. Yes, yes, yes. I love the Fetch app. And Miss Veronica saying very helpful. Angela and Stitch is saying you can also do it for coupons. Yes, that's what Miss Veronica was saying too. That's a great tip. And Crafty Puerto Rican is saying Amazon has good selection of embroidery vinyl rolls and sheets. Yes. Now I will say I bought this some time ago, y'all. I bought this from the ones that are here that's been in here a while doing machine embroidery, Angela Jasmina, when she was selling vinyl. So that tell you how long I've had this. So we're doing these in the hoop projects. I'm like, I'm going to use this vinyl because I have it, you know. So, but yes, that's where I got this from. But thank you for sharing that tip, Crafty Puerto Rican. And then Miss Chris is saying the purple glitter rocks. Yes, it does, right? Love it. and Shamira is saying, I know that's right. Keep using them. Right. And I need to get mine up and running. So I run dual projects. Yes, you can. But make sure it's something that's flat lay, like laying out flat, because you don't want to put on something that's bulky and you'll be regretting it walking away trying to wash two machines. So yes, that is a good idea. And Crafty Puerto Rican saying she used a SC 1900. That's I think a brother machine too, single needle. Awesome, y'all. It's good to know we have a mixture of multi needles and single needles in here. Miss Veronica saying she run a single needle. So right, because some things you can't do. Because when I did some bunnies on here, because I sell baby bundles, and inside the baby bundle is a bib, like in the hoop bib, burp cloth, and sometimes I add a bunny if they want to add that, right? So I noticed that when I'm trying to do it on my multi-needle, because I only have a 5x5 hoop that I can use for that, I usually do them on my single needle because it gives me a bigger stitch field. So sometimes it makes more sense to use your single needle, right? Okay, Miss Marissa saying put a patch over the hole, a patch over the hole. Okay, wait a minute. Patch over the hole. I think I'm missing something. Please tell me that again, Miss Marissa. Put a patch over the hole. Tell me that again, Miss Marissa. Tell me again, because I've been talking so much, I don't know which one I'm talking about. Tell me that. Oh, you can put a patch over the hole. She's talking about this when you take the pen. But y'all don't use a pen. Don't use it. Don't do that. Yeah, because it's like a leather or vinyl or whatever. So don't use pens in it. So again, this was just for me, something I bought some time ago. But yes, that is a good idea to do a patch over. That's a great tip. Thank you for that, Miss Marissa. And exactly, okay, so that's cute. Yes, snap tabs. Yes, snap tabs are awesome and they're easy to do. But read the directions, y'all. Don't miss a step. Is that big enough for a phone? I'm not sure, Miss Chris. Let me see. Well, I have an Android, so y'all, I did see some phone cases too, y'all. So it's too small for mine, and this was the largest one that they had. But I did see some end hoop phone cases, some end hoop eyeglass cases, some stuffies, y'all. I think I'm almost wanting to be keep on doing in the hoop stuff because I've seen so much stuff doing researching, y'all. So much stuff. So Miss Veronica saying, have you tried marine vinyl? Yes, I have tried marine vinyl. Trying to think what I use for marine vinyl. I want to say maybe it's some in the hoop key fobs or something like that for that too. But yes, the marine vinyl and the embroidered vinyl is somewhat about what and what. And Andrea and Stitch saying I use marine vinyl for pattern templates. Get my patterns from Etsy. I like to make children's clothing. Oh, that's awesome. And that way you don't have to worry about, because I remember my mom used to sew, y'all. So I remember those thin papers that she would take out and cut around. So using marine vinyl for your pattern templates, that would be awesome. Oh, I would love to see some of the children's clothing that you do, Miss Angela and Stitches. Y'all, by the way, I want to tell y'all something else, y'all. Let me read through the comments, and then I got one more thing to tell y'all. So Miss Veronica said, okay, she's talking to Miss Angela. And Veronica saying she buying both. Y'all, let me show you something I've been working on, y'all. So it's not ready yet, but I'm going to get this pulled up and then we're going to get on out of here. I thank y'all so much for showing up over here week after week, y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs, you hear? I really appreciate y'all not just showing up over here for me because y'all know I'm showing up, but showing up for yourself. So hopefully y'all are getting some good tips over here. So I really appreciate y'all taking out time of your day, your evening, away from your families, you know. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So let's see here. I want to share y'all. It's just a sneak peek, y'all. It's just a sneak peek. Let's see here. It's just a sneak peek. And let's see. Y'all ready? Now, give me some emojis if y'all ready for what I'm going to share with y'all. Give me some emojis. Emojis, emojis, emojis. I want to share something with y'all, something that y'all have inspired. It was almost like confirmation. So it was really a push to go ahead and be obedient and do this because it's something that I've been wanting to do for some time. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm got enough people that, you know, is interested in this, right? But I want to share this with y'all because y'all the reason behind this. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and it's just a sneak peek because it's not ready. It's not ready. And I want to get y'all's opinion on something as well, y'all. I'm nervous now, y'all. Now that I said it. So look. What do y'all think? So Miss Veronica, she was it's the I think I have 3 Veronicas in here. And I had another Miss Veronica. I don't think she's in here tonight, but she was saying, why don't you have a Facebook group where we can share our projects? And that's something that was on my heart for some time. But I'm like, I don't know if people really want that. I don't know if we got enough people interested in going over there and hang out and show the different things that you stitch, because it would really make my heart smile to see the projects that y'all do, because I know y'all stitching. And I also want to see if y'all stitching with me, right? So this is just a sneak peek of it. I have to go back and put some more information in it. And I was going back and forth about the name of the group. And the only thing I can think of is the embroidery lane, y'all. And let me tell you why. Now, the reason why I came up with the embroidery lane, and I know y'all have asked before, Latasha, do you do HTV? When they was doing those sweatshirts with the HTV for the mama sweatshirts, I'm like, no, I don't do that. And then you was like, I think it was Pretty Eyes Covington last week. Let me put this pouch on. Y'all, can y'all tell I'm proud about this? Because I'm still waving it. So let's get serious. Let's focus. I'm put it down. So Pretty Eyes Covington asked last week, Latasha, do you sew? I'm like, a straight line. Yeah, I can sew a straight line, right? But I don't really do a lot of heavy sewing, but I do sew some things, you know, with the bibs. I have to top stitch those. But y'all, and I always say, look, I focus on embroidery. So that's why I said the embroidery lane. I'm staying in my embroidery lane. I know y'all probably have heard me say that before. I'm staying in my embroidery lane. So that's the reason why I chose the name of it. The group is The Embroidery Lane, because this is a embroidery Facebook group. So we want to try to focus more on our love for embroidery. So it's not other crafts in it, but it's our love for embroidery. So let me know what y'all think about that name. And also we need to come up with some type of name for our members that's going to be in there. I don't know if it's going to be Embroidery Lane members, Embroidery Lane crew. I thought about Embroidery Lane gang, but I don't know if we want to use that word. So let me know what y'all think. And my goal is to try to get it finished and back up next week. Fingers crossed that I can get that done. So let me know what y'all think over here, y'all. So y'all the reason for that group. Y'all the reason, you know, because we family over here. We're trying to create a safe learning environment. And there's nothing more awesome than you come here, you show up for yourself week after week, and hopefully you're getting some value over here. And then you can stitch out your nice project and then put it over there in the group, you know, so we can congratulate and inspire each other over there, right? So let me go back up and read over here. And Angela Stitches said, I have an Etsy site. Awesome. Okay. And Crafty Puerto Ricans give it a thumbs up and a heart. Thank you. Thank you. Andrew and Stitches saying, going to find you. Okay, that's Miss Veronica. That's Miss Veronica. Awesome. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. I see the emojis. All right. Thank you. I thought that was for me to go ahead and get started. Thank y'all so much. And Baby Giant Services is saying, yay, yay. Miss Veronica saying, yes, that is awesome. Looks great. From Angela Stitches. Thank y'all. And Miss Veronica, I think she's probably talking to somebody else there. Love it. Love it. Content. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. So I guess I made the right decision. We go on and move forward with it, y'all. It's something that was on my heart, but I'm like, I don't know if enough people will be interested in that, right? So I thank y'all so much. And I'll be sure my goal is to have it finished by next week. And that way y'all can go ahead and now I plan to put a few questions in there too. So y'all please, please, please answer the questions up on, you know, asking to join, to answer those questions to be admitted into the group. So construction crew. Okay. Awesome, Miss Chris. And Miss Nancy saying crew. Okay, y'all, because we're going to have to figure that out. We're going to have a name, right? And I love, and Miss Crafty Puerto Rican saying she loved the name of the group. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, y'all, that is it. And Crystal saying she loved it. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out over here, because I know you're not really an embroidery person, but I thank you so much for showing up over here to support me. I appreciate you. So, y'all, time has been far spent, y'all. And I don't like this part, y'all, because y'all know I can talk about embroidery, right? So again, I hope y'all are getting some value over here. Also, you know, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe and share it out to anybody else that you think that will benefit from these type of projects that we're doing over here. Share it out with people. And Crafty Puerto Rican, I appreciate you. I see you week after week sharing it in your group. I really appreciate you. That really goes far. And looking at my analytics, I do see what other people are sharing it, but I just can't see where it's being shared to. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing that as well. I appreciate y'all going in there, watching videos, because it's helping the channel. I thank y'all so much. And Miss Chris is saying embroidery is the bomb. You got that right. I love embroidery, y'all. I love it. And Kingsbury's Craft is saying good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. And I'll see y'all next week, 7 o'clock Central Time. Y'all have a great weekend. And again, y'all, I'm looking forward to opening up the group next week. Y'all, it really got me super, super excited. So if that'll be y'all, good night, everybody. Until next time. See you next week at 7 o'clock Central Time. Good night, everybody.